0. That was everything you need from an away performance coming to the Den, isn't it?
Absolutely. As a manager, all you can ask is that they give you everything. And I've said that to them. The last 3 games, I think we've been very good. And I said to them before the game, it's going to be difficult. We know what they're good at, but we've got to be disciplined. You've got to know, everyone's got to know what they're doing, where you're going when your man makes runs and things like that. We worked on it all week, and I think you could see that. I think in the end, they run out of ideas, really. And, it's great for Wardy to score as well. And there were some really good performances. I don't think some of them lads have ever worked as hard in their lives, if I'm honest.
We've been talking about the performances getting better in the past couple of games and proving that we can compete against these teams at the top of the table. And one or two people might have watched our interviews and thought we were being a little bit silly with the results, but I think today proves that we are heading in the right direction.
Well, I just think we've been a bit unlucky with the games, really. I think once we got the Coventry one out of the way and the mistake, I don't made any silly mistakes now, and it doesn't half help when you're in games all the time. I mean, all right, West Brom. It's a bad mistake by Mate. But since then, the lads have all knuckled down. They've been really good in training. It's been so positive. I said to Ronnie Jepson yesterday, I feel good about this weekend. I've never said that to him yet this season. I just did. I felt good today, and I felt the lads had trained well. They all knew what they were doing. They were talking on the training ground yesterday when we were talking about what we were going to do at the long throws, free kicks, corners, things like that. It was really, really good, and you get your reward, and it's a great reward for the fans, isn't it? I mean, they've watched us every week this year and thought, what are we coming all this way for? But they're all going to go home happy tonight, aren't they, the fans? They got behind us, and it was great to give them a lift.
With the 2 weeks now between now and Middlesbrough at home, this is a real boost, isn't it? A real skip in our step to go into this international break with.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, the dressing room was buzzing. That's what you get when you put your, everything on the line like they have today. You deserve that little break, and I'm sure that they'll all be stiff in the morning, every department. And I'm glad that we've got a few days and we're not playing on Tuesday or Wednesday this week.
There's a lot to be said about belief at this point in the season, and especially where we are in the league, and to come to the Den and perform like we did in both halves. And in the first half there were a few decisions that went against us. I'm sure you're due another letter, but to go and still win in the face of that proves just what the mentality of these boys is like.
Yeah, I thought it was a nailed on red card with it when he leant with his arm, Cooper, and even did one in the second half and got a yellow card, and I thought that should be a second yellow card, But I might not altogether blame the referee. Looking at his position, I think he might have been in the wrong position to see the arm coming up, but that's where your linesman should help him. But can you see a linesman putting his flag up when you're playing at Millwall? You're very brave, aren't you, if you do that?
I think, just on that same theme, the fact that, when we interviewed Danny Ward a moment ago, he strapped up with ice. He wasn't planning to come on as early as he did, but unfortunately the slight knocked him out.
I didn't want to bring him on if I could. I said, Waggy, you've got the short straw today, son, at Millwall. Thankless task up front. But he had to come on, Waggy couldn't continue, and, I apologise to Wardy for bringing him on. But he got a great goal. He'll be really happy now tonight.
The last thing I'll ask you is just your own feeling and how you were yourself. How did you feel when that full-time whistle blew? Was it the relief, happiness?
Yeah, both, but everything. Ecstatic. That's what you're in the game. That's why I've been in the game so long, really, to enjoy moments like that and celebrate with your fans, and then go in the dressing room and say a few words, and you look at their faces, they're all listening intently to everything I say. You just feel so proud, really. And, I'm getting on a bit, aren't I? So you don't get too many days like this.
Gaffer, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.